Hey all, welcome back. I thought I would show you this video of a Golemagg kill, the 6th boss in Molten Core, that I thought was really cool because we got to do the mechanic of the fight. A lot of people kind of just brute force through it, and it relies on flying units. So just looking at our deck here, we have Execute for damage and the Bloodlust to try and nuke down the boss, and that synergizes pretty well with Harpies, which has poison. And then we have Chimera. I'm using the Frost talent just to protect our Death Ball a little bit better. And then also the Execute's Bloodlust impacts the Whelpeggs as well, and Golemagg is armored, so we're going to get a lot of bonus damage from Drakki providing his aura, which strips 50% of the boss's elemental resistance away from them and increases elemental damage. So that is my deck. I'll talk a little bit about the mechanics now. So anytime a ground unit enters this lava path in the middle, the Core Hound will charge over to it to defend. And anytime the Core Hound dies, the tower that it's in front of will get a red ring around it that does damage to all of your units. And it also damages the tower if you control it. And then finally, the boss has 3 phases. Anytime they are phased, all 3 towers and your base may get the red ring around it that does damage. So you get put on the clock as you get closer and closer to the end. So how we overcame this challenge is we spawned all of our flying units on the right side so that we could coordinate a push through the center. So I start off here with my Chimera, and my partner makes a Drake, and then I get the Fairy Dragon's resistant talent for my partner as well. And then we send our units to the left. I use Blizzard to try and protect my push here. Don't want to lose it. Should have put the Blizzard a little bit more higher up so that any spawns that come from the opponent get nuked by the Blizzard as well. And now the Harpies are going to tank as we push our big flying group into the center here. Now my Kobold is going to trigger the dog to come over to the right, but we're just going after this gold anyway. And now we unfortunately lose our push as it crashes into Golemagg at the top because the opponent makes a Drake, I believe, or a Pyromancer right next to it, and it just annihilates our group. That's something you have to watch out for. But that's okay, because now the guard dog is in the center, and we're going to start our push on the left. So we want to take this left tower because the guard dog is on the right side, and I'm going to go ahead and take this treasure chest with my Dark Iron Miner on the inside, but I could have done it in the middle. I just wanted to make sure that I get the chest without pulling the dog over. So I'm defending this tower with Whelpeggs in the center just to keep everything off of it and have a nice little buffer zone where I'm not having to worry about dealing with those minis in the middle. And so the dog is dead right now, and I figure, okay, I'm going to drop a Drakki, and we manage to just barely skip over it. And somehow this triggers the guard dog to intervene the boss and defend there. So now we have a mega push going on the left. My Drakki is providing a nice little aura for everything, and also lowering the resistance of the boss. And I'm going to execute all the minis here to get Bloodlust on them, and we're just going to nuke them down 100-0 very, very quickly here. And that's how you overcome the mechanic. You use the flying units to not trigger that guard phase. You build a big death ball, and you just go around the Pyromancers, and hopefully you break through. Credit goes to Drizza for that little strategy of using flying units to not trigger the guard dog. I noticed a lot of people are running Tirion Drakki, which is probably the easier and more fun brute force method, but yeah, I like hearing how everyone's doing in Molten Core, and I'd love to hear how you're enjoying it. Let me know in the comments down below. Catch you all on the flip side. Take it easy. Bye-bye.